Well, that went well enough. I had a good idea. Maybe I didn't deliver well, did I? It doesn't matter. I got refused. I was terrible. I was stupid. Or maybe the studio was stupid. Should I make this film? Should I give up? Yes, probably. The studio isn't stupid. They make good films. They get success. I don't, and I never will. I never will. What if I give it a try? No? Just a try? I'll give it a try. So, where do we start? That's terrible.
Where are we?
I think that he dumped us.
Let's stay the night in his pencil case. I'll get cold soon.
Oh gosh, it's 3 in the morning.
Good night. Wait, we don't have names.
I'm very tired. Let's deal with it tomorrow anyway.
Gosh, what the fish?
Whoa, calm down. We are here to help you, okay?
Yeah, you are our, creator. Which heartless idiot would kill their creator? You drew us, right?
So, what seems to be the problem?
Just that I am. What's the word? I'm stressed out lately.
I can see that. Your house is a mess. You smell weird, and there's a mountain of empty bottles over there.
Well, what stressed you out? Nobody just decides to get stressed out, am I right? So, tell us, boy.
Don't call me boy.
Tell us, nitwit.
How is that better? Anyways, I got rejected by the studios for my animation short film I wanted to make about the process of filmmaking.
Sound interesting, but that's just the idea. What's the actual story?
Dude, you've got to be more specific. Nitwit, almost forgot.
You're hopeless. So, how was it?
I don't even want to tell you.
It is a work in progress, but it's your first try.
I know you're new to this, nitwit, but to say it's terrible is an extremely big understatement.
You will get there eventually.
Where's the food? Can you get me another snack?
We'll need it to get through the night and fix the script.
It's not very polished. There are quite a lot of issues.
Issues like you don't have an inciting incident, so nothing starts the story. Characters have little to no motivation. Characters don't have arcs, there's no theme, not even a title. Nitwit.
There you go. It's all over. The madness, the insanity, the darn script. It doesn't matter anymore. Nothing does. Wait, the animations. Shoot!
Where's your script? Tell me, where is the flipping script?
You know there's my work in there too? Classic you. You never think about anyone else. You egotistical twithead. You disgust me.
Listen, I didn't delete it. There must be some virus or hacker or something.
Oh, I have enough of that. Don't you lie to us. We know what happened. It's our work.
It's our work.
Say that again?
It's our work.
You do nothing but criticize me, yet you don't have any idea what the heck you are doing. God.
It's our work.
Oh, fish it. Where are the animations? I don't see. Yep, they are definitely not here. I don't care anyways. I am hungry. No, I'm thirsty. But what do I want? Should I get some soda, coffee, water, or milk? Yes, milk. Milk. I want milk. Oh, I'm so sorry. Long story short, I was happy. Every morning, I would wake up at 5, crack open a coffee before splashing some water on my face. I drank so much coffee, it was like 4 to 5 cans a day. I was loaded with caffeine. I was practically high. After that, we would open up my laptop. What do you call them? Animations. Animations around me, talking, lecturing, and joking. We would do that till 11. I'll go out for a walk. Animations in my pencil case. Take my coffee for tomorrow and collapse onto the bed. I did that for 5 flipping weeks, I tell you. We were tired, but we were doing what we wanted. And no amount of tired is going to take away that joy, I tell you. And you realize all the time and effort you put into it is worth it. Technique plus inspiration, that's all it takes. Really, I wanted to do it. They knew how to do it.
Hey, Mother, what are you doing?
I have been making a short film which is not that good
Oh, why?
because I have professional like a good motions online
Oh,
and a very good microphone which is that.
Oh, hi, Mother.
Hi,
You've been gone for a long time.
I can't believe I have friends. The first studio refused it, obviously. The others did too, obviously. It didn't get into distribution because, why would it? But it wasn't for nothing. It wasn't a box office success, but my friends were happy. What more can I ask for?
My first tip in pre-production of a film is to be patient. While it might seem unnecessary to go through so many steps, writing the script, drawing the storyboard, planning, etc., every bit of effort you put into the film will make the end result much better. The second tip is to have a critical view. Don't just finish writing the script and it's the best script ever written, I deserve an Oscar. Yeah. Where your film can improve, you should think of ways to improve it. Where the organizing has flaws, don't try and tell yourself that it doesn't matter, because it will matter, and every small thing that you don't pay attention in the beginning will turn into a gigantic hairy mess in the end. The third tip is to think in the perspective of the audience. Always think, does my audience want to see this? Is this necessary? Will this slow the pacing down for the audience? My fourth tip is to be realistic. If you have 10 yuan and you're a 6th grader with a terrible camera, you're probably not going to make the next Transformers movie. But when you're writing the screenplay, think of the budget, think of the actors, think of your limitations, and shooting will be 100 times easier for you. My last tip is not to overplan. Overplanning is a true danger in filmmaking, and while it's important to have everything in the right place, it's best to leave some things to uncertainty, and when you actually decide you want to do something, you have to do that something, and you can't just spend forever preparing. You have to start sometime.
You have to be ready, you have to know what you're doing, and you need to know what you will be doing. You have to act corresponding to the scene, you have to know a dialogue, and most importantly, you cannot mess up. Okay, my next tip is that you need to have a good relationship with the director and editor. The director will be very important when you are filming the movie, because if he doesn't like you, he's going to kick you out. Or you could change the scene a little bit if you have a good relationship with him and make yourself look better. And the editor, well, he has all the power after the film is filmed and done, because he edited, he could edit your face out, he could do whatever you want. And my third tip is to sleep. I know that it'll be very, very exciting while someone's filming you and you are with your best friend at your best friend's house, and that you will not sleep all night, maybe just talk, play games, or do whatever you want. But do try to sleep, because you're going to be needing the energy to film the next day, if you are filming the next day. And you can't be afraid to change up the dialogue while acting. And it helps with that if you have a good relationship with the director, because a script is never perfect, and you can always change it and make yourself look better, make it sound smoother, and not make it cringy. And my fifth tip is that you do have to take suggestion from your crew and everybody else who first watch your clip, because they are the audience, they know what best is for you to act and how you should be acting, or something that could change up. And my very, very last tip is that you need to know how to say no. There might be scenes where you look very, very cool, but due to the random and unexpected changes, you do have to cancel them out, or cancel just random scenes out that extend the movie, and then so you could finish your project in time.
Thank you, Melzer.
First, old animations have thick outlines and new animations have thin outlines. If you look, when you just look at very fast, you don't really notice, but when you look carefully, you can see the old animation have more thicker lines. Second, old animation have high volume hair and new animations don't. The old animations, they have much more hair than the new animations. Old animation have darker and bright colors. This means that in new animation, they use pastel colors like lemon yellow and pink and light blue, but in the old ones, they use strong colors like red and black and blue. Fourth, new animations are simple and easy shadows and highlights. In old animation, you can clearly see that shadows and highlights are very clear. Last, in new animations, mouth positions are lower than the old ones. In the new animation, mouth positions are near chins, but in the old ones, they're just near the nose.
Can you explain to us how the animation changed over time?
When they make the old animations, they really didn't have much colors, so they can only use strong colors. But now technique has changed, and they have so many colors that they can use.
Thank you, Hanukkah. Thank you very much. Action.
First, make your character colorful, because if you make your animation character colorful, you can make it stand out and it could attract people's attention. Second tip, give your character special and unique accessories so the character's personality will stand out more and have your own style. 3. Design your character based on some facts so your character will look and be more realistic. 4. Use dark colors as your character's outline, and then use bright colors as inside so it could stand out more. 5. Take your character more easier and not too detailed, or else it will be hard to draw. But when you keep on practicing to draw your character on animations, you could keep making your character more detailed as you go on.
Thank you, Jojo.